An aunt was trying to find a husband for her 35-year-old daughter. She confidently approached a man and said that her daughter had a good annual income and owned a car, so they would make a perfect match. However, the man's response surprised everyone around them. He said, "Auntie, for me, marriage is not just about money or salary. If a relationship is built only on income and material things, then where are love, understanding, and mutual respect?" He went on to explain that he wanted a life partner who would stand by him through every stage of life, not someone who valued only financial status. After hearing his words, the aunt was left speechless for a moment. This raises an important question. Has marriage today become more about wealth and possessions than about character? Or are trust, respect, and understanding still the true foundation of a successful relationship? The conversation between the young man and the woman suddenly became much more serious. The man picked up an old, dried fruit and asked the woman, "If I put this fruit in a beautiful gift box and gave it to you, would you accept it?" The woman looked at him and immediately replied, "No. A beautiful box doesn't change what's inside. If the fruit is bad, I still wouldn't want it." The man nodded and said, "That's exactly my point. Changing the outside doesn't change what's inside." The woman quickly disagreed. She said, "But people are not fruit. You can't compare a person to a piece of fruit. Every human being has feelings, and everyone deserves respect." The man answered, "I'm not saying people are fruit. I'm only using it as an example. I'm trying to explain that appearances alone can't change reality." The woman still wasn't convinced. She felt that his example was unfair and insulting. The man then continued with another question. He said, "Imagine this fruit has been sitting on the shelf for a long time. Everyone has already looked at it and decided not to buy it. If I offer it to you for a very high price, would you still buy it?" The woman smiled and replied, "Of course not. If nobody wants it, why should I pay more for it?" The man responded, "That's exactly the point I'm trying to make. In today's dating world, many people only look at appearance, money, age, or status. They forget to look at a person's true character." The woman shook her head and answered, "I still don't agree. A person's value can never be measured the same way as a product. Every individual has their own story, personality, and future. You can't judge someone with such a comparison." The discussion continued, and neither of them wanted to change their opinion. The man believed he was explaining a reality that many people ignore, while the woman believed his comparison was completely wrong because people should never be treated like objects. As more people gathered around, everyone had a different opinion. Some agreed with the man's message about modern relationships, while others believed the woman was right to defend human dignity and respect. In the end, the argument was no longer about fruit. It became a debate about relationships, expectations, and the way people judge each other in today's world. So, what do you think? Was the man's example reasonable, or do you agree with the woman's response? Share your opinion in the comments. After listening to both sides, another man stepped in and shared his opinion. He said that instead of blaming only men or only women, people should first understand how today's marriage market has changed. According to him, many people believe that Chinese women only care about money, houses, cars, and high salaries. But he said the reality is more complicated than that. Over the years, the cost of getting married has increased so much that both men and women are under huge pressure. He explained that years ago, people mainly looked at personality, family values, and whether two people could live happily together. Today, before a relationship even begins, many questions are asked. Does the man own a house? Does he have a car? How much does he earn every month? Is his job stable? These questions have become very common. The speaker said that because of this, many ordinary men feel stressed. They work hard every day, but they still think they are not good enough because they don't have everything that society expects. At the same time, many women also feel pressure because they are told to find only the best husband, otherwise people may judge their choice. He then talked about social media. Every day people watch videos showing luxury weddings, expensive gifts, successful businessmen, and perfect-looking couples. Slowly, many people begin to believe that this is normal life. But according to him, These videos show only a small part of reality. Most families are living simple lives, working hard, saving money, and trying to build a better future together. The man also said that television dramas and online influencers have changed people's expectations. In many dramas, the main character is rich, handsome, successful, and solves every problem with money. When people watch these stories every day, they may start expecting real life to be exactly the same, even though reality is very different. He continued by saying that a successful marriage is not built in a single day. It takes years of trust, patience, understanding, and sacrifice. Money can make life easier, but money alone cannot create love, loyalty, or happiness. He advised young people not to judge someone only by salary, appearance, or social status. Instead, they should pay attention to honesty, responsibility, kindness, and whether that person will stay with them during difficult times. Those qualities are much more valuable in the long run. Finally, he concluded by saying that marriage is not a competition to find the richest or the most perfect partner. It is about finding someone who respects you, supports you, and is willing to build a future together, one step at a time. So, what do you think? Do you agree with his opinion, or do you see the situation differently? Share your thoughts in the comments. Just when everyone thought the discussion was over, another young man with long hair and glasses shared a different point of view. He said that people today spend too much time comparing themselves with others. They see someone's expensive lifestyle, successful career, or perfect relationship online and start believing they are falling behind. But according to him, comparison only creates pressure and disappointment. He explained that every person's journey is different. Some people achieve success early, while others take more time. The same is true for relationships. Not everyone gets married at the same age, and that doesn't mean something is wrong with them. He also said that instead of chasing someone else's standards, people should focus on becoming a better version of themselves. A strong relationship is built on honesty, respect, trust, and shared values, not just money, appearance, or social status. In the end, he reminded everyone that happiness doesn't come from copying someone else's life. It comes from finding the right person, growing together, and appreciating what you already have. Finally, a young woman speaking during a TV-style interview shared her opinion, and her perspective was quite different from the others. She said that many people are too quick to judge women without understanding the pressure they face. According to her, not every woman is looking for a rich husband. Most women simply want a partner who is responsible, honest, emotionally mature, and capable of building a stable future together. She explained that when people hear a woman asking about a man's job, income, or future plans, they often assume she only cares about money. But she believes those questions are usually about stability, not luxury. Every person wants to know whether their future partner is ready for the responsibilities of marriage. She also pointed out that men have expectations too. Many men hope to marry someone who is kind, understanding, attractive, and supportive. In her opinion, both men and women have standards, so it is unfair to criticize only one side. The woman then talked about the influence of social media. Every day people watch videos of expensive weddings, luxury homes, designer gifts, and perfect couples. After seeing this repeatedly, many begin to believe that a successful relationship must look the same. But she said real life is very different. Most happy couples are living ordinary lives, working hard together, solving problems together, and supporting each other through difficult times. She continued by saying that love cannot survive on money alone. A high salary may make life more comfortable, but it cannot replace trust, kindness, patience, or respect. Those qualities become much more important after marriage than the size of someone's bank account. She encouraged young people not to let online trends decide what kind of partner they should choose. Instead, they should spend time understanding each other's values, personality, and goals. A person who truly respects you and stands beside you during hard times is worth far more than someone who only looks successful from the outside. In her final message, she said that marriage should never be treated like a competition or a business deal. It is a partnership where two people grow together, face challenges together, and build a better future step by step. So, after listening to every opinion in this discussion, one question remains: what matters most in a relationship, money, appearance, or character? Share your opinion in the comments.